Welcome, welcome, welcome to Caller Bernard on Sports, and I am Caller Bernard, here to bring you a comprehensive view of the things that I found important in today's sport. Let's get started. According to Wojo, he says that the Pistons are looking for help for Ed Stefanowski. Here's the article right here. The Detroit Pistons are opening a search to hire a general manager to work with senior advisor Ed Stefanowski. So, the Detroit Pistons aren't happy with things have been done, I guess Rose is out. But B.J. Armstrong, Rich Paul, and John Calipari are three consideration for GMs that I would really look at. For no other reason that two of them are power brokers, and the other one is young enough and an agent and understands the game that's being played today. I think it's time that the Pistons start wanting to innovate and change the game. You know, we'll be one of the only teams in the NBA with a power broker as general manager. And the power broker has connections with the other players, other front offices, and they can tilt the table in our direction a little bit, and that's what we need. I mean, we need somebody that can have some influence over other players to get them to Detroit. Because let's face it, Detroit is not a destination city. I mean, this is not a place where people want to come and play. I mean, I think they'll love it once they get here, but right now we're not. We're not a destination city. So we have to get somebody in that can finagle these players and talk to them a little bit and give them to give us a chance. I think the East is prime for the picking. I don't think there's no real powerful teams. I mean, maybe you want to say Toronto, maybe you want to say Boston or Philadelphia, but outside of that, we're just as good as we'll have just as good a chance as anybody else. And I don't believe Philadelphia is going to last that long. I believe Embiid is going to get out of there, or they're going to get him out of there. I believe Toronto is going to age out, and that's going to leave Boston. And I think Detroit, depending on how they put together, if they go after the guy I want them to go after, Christian Wood and Sekou, that's a formidable crew that Boston would have to deal with. You bring in two guys 6'10" and another guy 6'9", at you. I just think that, we would have an advantage most nights. I mean, Jaylen Brown looks pretty good, but he's 6'6". Tatum is pretty good, but he's 6'8". And you bring a guy on that's 6'10", I think it makes a difference. I really think it makes a difference. But, you need a general manager coming here that can look at all of that and understand that, hey, we gotta be beast in the East first. You can't worry about the whole NBA. You got to dominate your division. You got to dominate the East first, and then you move to the West. And if we can get somebody to understand that and build a team that's hard to guard, full of big athletic guys, we could finish what Milwaukee started, and that's what Milwaukee was doing. Milwaukee was building the land of the Giants. And all of a sudden, they disassembled it, but they got Antetokounmpo out of that. So, that worked out well for them, and we could take over for what they tried to do. But, we're going to need a new coach, a new offensive system, a new offensive style, better defensive schemes. But, it all starts with the general manager and the focus in the pool that they got to get the other players to our team. So, with saying that, I think that we're heading in the right direction, but just like that, it's all over. Catch me if you can on my YouTube channel, Facebook or on the radio. You know, I call in a lot and comment. And I also comment in the Detroit News and Free Press Sports section. So this is Carla Bernard on sports, and I am out.